Hi everyone, welcome to Torre. I'm David and it's my pleasure and privilege to read for you. I mainly use the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, which is that one. Comes in an unreasonably large box, but there you go, the modern wonders of modern packaging, how to make a little look like a lot. I also occasionally use the plain old Rider-Waite, which is that one. You can see it for the glare. And even less occasionally, I use the Tough Tarot. At some stage in the future, I will be introducing La Vera Sibilla as soon as I can nail down a copy. But for now, I'm going to keep it simple. So, my readings are linked to the phases of the moon. So rather than 12 readings in a year, you'll get 13. Lucky you. The readings will look at the 4 quarters of the moon. So that's the first quarter, the second quarter leading up to the full moon, and then the 2 quarters after that, leading back down to the new moon again, and we start all over again. So that's dead simple to understand. Because these are general readings, some or all of this might not have any resonance for you whatever. Don't worry about that. Have a look at the readings I do for your sun sign, for your rising sign, and for your moon sign. You're bound to find something in there somewhere. I am hoping to do a more in-depth reading for the solstice, which is coming up soon. And so I still haven't decided what sort of format we're going to do yet. If you have any suggestions, send me an email. Drop me a comment below the video here. And yeah, we'll sort something out. The channel is, the channel's still very new, and I'm still experimenting with how it looks and what sort of kind of layout we're going to be using. So if you have any preferences at all or any suggestions, please let me know. It would be enormously helpful. Oh, and one standard last bit. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you don't like it, send me an email and say why, then I can put it right. Now, that's the boring bit done with. Let's go to the videos. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is for the new moon from November the 29th to December the 28th. The moon rises in your sign, so this is very, 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 very good. I see the goal, I reach that goal, and then I see another one, so it's all about goals and reaching them and passing them. Let's have a look what happens to your overall energy for the month. The overall energy is the King of Wands. King of Wands is a go-getter. He knows exactly what to do and what to do when he gets there. He knows where he's going. Yeah, it's a very, very good card. He is full of enthusiasm. He knows how to do it. He is professional. He is full of force and energy, and that will permeate the whole of the reading. So let's have a look at the beginning of the month, well, the beginning of the quarter, the new moon. The new moon brings you the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. Interesting combination. The Hierophant is all about doing things by the book. There are rules, and you follow those rules. It's also about religion, organised religion, as opposed to the free-form pagan sort of religion. Religions in which there is very much a theology, there is a dogma, there is a set way of doing things. It's also about bureaucracies, because there is a set way of doing things. So many boxes need to be ticked, that sort of thing. So it's quite staid. It can also be about teaching as well. Again, it's rules. There are rules to be taught, rules to be learned. You have to learn the rules of the alphabet before you can learn to read. You have to learn how to add 1 and 1 to make 2. Instead of 3 or maybe even 4, as some people try to do. The Ace of Swords shows that you have the necessary mental acuity to be able to to learn, I suppose. you know how to navigate the rules. You are sharp, you're intelligent, you're quite with it. But the Ace of Swords also brings new ideas, new ways of thinking. It is the potential for something new. And it is in the sphere of the intellect. So you've got plenty of ideas. Maybe your ideas want to shake up some of the rules. Possibly. Interesting. But you are Sagittarius and you are quite impulsive. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's have a look what happens in the second quarter leading up to the full moon. Ooh. Now then. Now then, now then, now then. You have the Tower and the Empress. Most people see the Tower as a sort of catastrophic event and they sort of run and hide whenever they see it. It's not always that dramatic. The Tower can be a sudden realization of something. It's been there all along, but you didn't see it until now. And you can be left sort of quite surprised that you hadn't noticed it before. Interesting that you are having new thoughts and it's leading to this, I don't know what would you say it was? Like this sudden road to Damascus moment, I suppose. I see things for what they really are now. Yeah, that's quite good. That is allied with the Empress. The Empress is a feminine energy. She is the ultimate feminine energy. She is fertility. She is making things grow. She is that gentle hand that strokes your cheek and tells you everything's going to be all right. She is motherhood, she is comfort, she is making sure all the laundry's done, she's keeping the house, she's making things grow. She is the earth. Yes, that's a good card to have. Whatever it is that you are thinking about is well starred. It will grow. The Empress is behind it. She's sprinkling it with water and nurturing it with love. It is growing. It will grow. Let's see what happens after the full moon. So the third quarter has the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles is... where does he fit in this story? The Seven of Swords talks about somebody getting away with something. Something slightly underhand. If this is you, you are not telling the whole truth. If this is someone else, possibly they are getting away with more than you allowed them to. There is a cat in the card. You can see it down at the bottom there, just down here. Cats are symbols of home and the hearth. Somebody's nicking something from you and your home is at risk, perhaps. Or if not at risk, then the sort of happiness in your home is slightly compromised by this person who is getting away with something. The Knight of Pentacles, on the other hand, is slow, he's plodding, he's dependable, but he is quite youthful. It's a new energy. What does he bring? He brings the things of the earth. He brings material possessions. He brings solidity, security. But he's not fully formed yet. He is quite a young person. Maybe it's him who's getting away with something. Are your kids not telling you something? Oh, interesting. Let's have a look what happens after the solstice. or around the time of the solstice. Interesting, interesting, interesting. This combination again came up for another reading. The Ten of Wands and the Star. The Ten of Wands talks about coming to the end of a cycle. You're nearing your goal. All these wands that you have picked up along the way, you're carrying them all. The object is to get them to the goal, and you are getting there. It's bloody hard work, but you are getting there. And the Star at the end of the reading, and when you have got there, she talks about your hopes and your ambitions and your aspirations, your dreams, all the things that you want to come true. She is there, shining on you. This new thing that's going to happen is well starred. It is very well starred. Yeah, open your eyes here, because there's something that you have yet to see. Something that will be the answer to everything. Watch out for this couple here, and know that at the end of the year you have done your best, you will achieve your goals, and everything is coming to you. What an absolutely brilliant reading. I am so envious. See you next time, Sagittarius.